The reigning King Frederick and Queen Mary of Denmark are on an official trip. The couple will end June in Greenland. They have chosen this destination as part of a tour that will also take them to the Faroe Islands until July 8th. Frederick and Mary are attending various official events in the country they traveled to years ago as princes and which they have now decided to visit again as king and queen. Keep in mind that Greenland and the Faroe Islands are autonomous territories of Denmark, so it's not surprising that they visited there. In fact, Greenland was one of the places they visited just 20 years ago, a few days after their wedding. That wasn't the only time they traveled there. In 2007, Princess Mary traveled there alone on a charity visit, and 2 years later, she returned along with Frederick of Denmark, as well as their 4 children. An adventure during which both the king and queen and their children were dressed in the country's traditional costumes. It's a very special place for them, and they wanted it to be one of their first trips since Frederick took the throne last January. The fact that Frederick and Mary of Denmark are feeling pretty good in Greenland was clear from the photos they shared on the Danish royal family's Instagram. In them, the couple seems to be enjoying various activities, and they look very relaxed, complicit, smiling. With a natural attitude that is part of the communication strategy they've been pursuing since Queen Margrethe abdicated in favor of her firstborn son. After months of hype, the monarch ascended the throne, and since then, his wife and he have tried to show an idyllic image of commitment to their work and united family. This trip by Frederick and Mary of Denmark also served as an excuse for them to shed some of their winter looks. The temperature forced the Danish king and queen to take out sweaters, coats, and boots. In Mary's case, she pulled out basic closet pieces that she has worn many times before. King Frederick and Queen Mary will now face a week of traveling, attending events, and getting everyone's attention until July 8th, when they complete this official trip, following those they made to Norway and Sweden a few weeks ago. They will then be able to enjoy their vacation in their first summer as king and queen. The family plans to spend a few weeks at Grotten Castle, the historic site where Danish monarchs spend their summer vacations. Queen Margrethe and Princess Benedict, the emperor's sister and the king's aunt, are expected to stay with them for several weeks. With their return to work no later than August 19th, the Danish royal house announced a few months ago that King Frederick and Queen Mary will set sail on their yacht Dannebrog from August 19th to 22nd to visit various ports in Denmark. It is a way to combine work with personal vacations in their first summer as king and queen when they are tasked with showing themselves as close, united, and committed to the baton that Queen Margrethe passed on to them 6 months ago.